few months ago, I picked up this pontoon from a local business owner. He had it sitting on the side of his barn for about 15 years. I thought I could give it a new life. I also picked up a 28 horsepower jet Evinrude to try to put on the back here. I'll start with taking the fencing off and all the furniture. This was a pretty easy task. Just used a few furniture dollies to help move the heavy benches on the driveway. All the seats were in pretty good shape. There was some water damage at the bottom of the large bench that I have to deal with, but everything cleaned up very nice. There were some leaves and junk in the bottom that got vacuumed out there, but so far it's in pretty good shape for sitting for such a long time. My original plan was just to clean the carpet and put the furniture back on. However, the carpet was in pretty bad shape. Working on the helm, I was trying to get all the cables and wires disconnected. This did have a 9.9 Yamaha on the back that I had already taken off, and the steering cable and linkages and stuff needed to be taken out. This was a little bit harder task. I struggled the most with getting the steering wheel off. I had a steering wheel puller, but it didn't fit, so I ended up just cutting the steering wheel off. With the helm off, I started pulling the carpet back. Now it was way over glued down, so I had to rethink my strategy here. And when I was pulling the carpet off, it was pulling big chunks of the plywood with it. So I decided just to cut it all apart and get new plywood. Here you can see I already have the back piece off and I'm working on the front. Now I was pretty surprised. This only had 2 bolts in the back piece of plywood and 2 bolts in the front piece, and there was nothing holding the middle 2 pieces of plywood on other than friction and a little glue from the carpet at the top. Friction fit actually worked pretty well, and I had to saw the middle pieces out, which was a little tougher than I had anticipated. The carpet kept melting into the saw blade. With those pieces out, I went to clean the little strips of aluminum that were in between each board. These are the little pieces of friction fit. They were pretty tacked on with glue. It's pretty tough material. I had to get the grinder out and kind of grind them down, and then I went back with a heavy-duty solvent, just acetone, nail polish remover, to clean off any glue residue that was left over. With the deck off, I went to remove the transom. Now this had an auto trim on it that I'm going to be putting back on the boat, and I had picked up a new transom, new to me anyway, from Craigslist, that was a little bit heavier duty. This older tilt model transom really couldn't handle the large motor that I'm going to put on here. That's it for the first part of this video. Thanks for watching.